More than 245 years ago, Thomas Jefferson wrote one of the most powerful sentences in history. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These words form the very foundation of the Declaration of Independence. They are so iconic that practically every American can quote them by heart. Why do these words, written so long ago, still have so much impact? In short, because they are true. They capture foundational truths about who we are as humans. Our entire system of government is grounded upon these simple yet profound truths. My name is Tyson Langhofer. I lead the Center for Academic Freedom at Alliance Defending Freedom. Today, our culture has largely embraced the idea that kindness demands denying the truth. We're told to affirm that men who identify as women are in fact women, and vice versa. We're also told that if someone's mind and heart conflict with objective reality, it's reality, not the viewpoint, which must change. From sports teams to women's domestic abuse shelters to the very language we use. But of course, reality doesn't change. Conditioning ourselves to deny the truth doesn't cancel its existence. If we persist in making an enemy out of reality, there will be consequences, both for society and for individuals. Lies have a cost. Today's prevailing orthodoxy rejects the idea of absolute truth. In its place, we've adopted relativism. Relativism asserts that all facts are merely relative to one's perspective. This idea is embodied by the popular phrase, "I just want to live my truth." But there is no such thing as my truth or your truth. There is only the truth, period. Our entire court system is premised on the principle of absolute truth. When you testify in court, you don't say, "I swear to tell my truth, my whole truth, and nothing but my truth, so help me no one but myself." No, you take an oath to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. In A Few Good Men, Tom Cruise may have been able to handle his truth, but the question is, could he handle the truth? Today, according to the mainstream media, public universities, Hollywood, and big tech, there's not just one reality. Instead, everyone has the power to declare their own reality. That's why in this brave new world, you see a proliferation of inane statements like, "Some men have periods and get pregnant." Hard work and objectivity are hallmarks of whiteness. Men who identify as women don't have an unfair advantage when playing girls' sports. Speech is violence. Here's the rub. If everyone can declare their own reality, how can any of those truth claims carry any sort of authority? Without self-evident truths, there's also no reason to believe that anyone is endowed with certain inalienable rights, including the freedom of speech. This rejection of absolute truth has led to the rise of cancel culture. That's why progressive activists are no longer content with being free to live out their truth. Instead, they want to force everyone to acknowledge their version of reality, even when it clearly conflicts with reality itself. That's what cancel culture is. It's activists wielding the power of the government, media, and big tech to punish those who dare to dissent from the new orthodoxy. It's Twitter and Facebook censoring important news stories from reputable outlets, barring the sitting president from the virtual town square, or censoring conservative satire sites like the Babylon Bee for challenging the idea that men can become women. Ask yourself, why do people in power choose to censor information? Because they understand there is power in truth. It can set prisoners free. It can tear down walls. It can overturn unjust and immoral laws. But it takes courage to speak the truth. And it takes courage to stand up to the repressive regime of cancel culture. At Alliance Defending Freedom, I get to see that courage in the clients we serve every day. I see it in teachers who won't be bullied into lying to their students about basic reality. Parents who won't stand by while their children are made to feel guilty for the color of their skin. creative professionals who won't sell out their conscience as the price of doing business, and medical professionals who refuse to compromise their oath to first do no harm when they're demanded to participate in procedures that end innocent lives or cause irreversible harm to healthy patients. Courage is a winning strategy. Since 2011, ADF has won 13 cases at the U.S. Supreme Court. We've also achieved more than 435 victories for students and faculty across the country on public school campuses. We have a 91% success rate when we file lawsuits in those cases. Every one of these victories, every single one, means each and every American can more freely live according to their own convictions in keeping with the truth. When Americans have the courage to fight cancel culture, we can win. What about you? Are you ready to join us and do your part to stand up for the truth? Find out more at adflegal.org. You can find more videos like this at adflegal.org/freedom matters. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and click the notification bell to make sure you never miss an episode.